All right, guys. So you want to make sure that you have gone to the Unit 3 Sniper folder and the Assessments Podcast Project folder. You should have done all of these assignments here. And if you did the review, the podcast project review, you should have gotten to all of them up until the template. All right. So you should have submitted a template. Then you have a recording draft where you just record what you have, whether I approved your template or not. And then this is another practice recording, but it's on Anchor. So I give you instructions for downloading the app or opening the website and doing it through there so you can practice with that tool. Um, that way, when you're ready to record, you have some experience with it. But right here under podcast template, you should have your submission with my feedback. And then remember, once you're there, this would be like your final podcast template script. So this is what it should kind of look like. If you worked by yourself, then you shouldn't need names because you worked by yourself. But if you did work in a group, you want to identify who says what. That way it makes it easier to follow the reader. All right. So then once you have this approved, and before even it's approved, you want to make sure that you've gotten on Anchor using Google, your Google account, your LabSeeders Google account. And then you're going to see this section where it says record, library, music, messages, transitions, etc. So once you're ready, and one thing I'm going to recommend is that you split your screen, right? So we're going to separate them. You're going to split your screen. You're not going to be able to see it on my side. But once you're ready, you would click start recording now, have your screen split. That way you can record and see your text and just start recording. So I'm going to do just a quick demo so you can see how this works. And I don't have a script to follow, but we're just going to wing it for this. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Lebanon Cedars podcast. My name is Mrs. Swavely, and today I will be your host. I have with me Joan, Marbelis, Paula, Aixa, Jay, and Christian joining me for today's episode on the Leb Cedars podcast. We're going to be talking today about the story The Sniper. We're going to delve into analyzing the characters, the setting, the main events, and we're even going to throw in some opinion-based themes. So let's get started. Whoops, I was a little nervous there. All right, so it's uploading. So see, once you start recording, it'll upload and it's processing. So give it some time. And then once you're ready, look, you can listen to it. So we're gonna press play. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Lebanon Cedars podcast. My name is Mrs. Swavely, and today I will be your host. I have with me Joe. I didn't even say my name, my full name. I said Mrs. Swavely. It's Swavely-Ulloa. Oops. And Marbelis, Paula, Aixa, Jay, and Christian joining me for today's episode on the Leb Cedars podcast. We're going to be talking today about the story The Sniper. We're going to delve into analyzing the characters, the setting, the main events, and we're even going to throw in some opinion-based themes. So let's get started. All right, so now the fun part. I think you can do like sections. So let's say like, I don't know that you can edit. That's one thing I don't know. I don't think you can. You want to make sure you're in a quiet space. You want to make sure that you have no distractions and that you read straight through. Of course, throw in some personality, throw in your little flavor, your being, your existence into your podcast, but try to make sure that there's no outside sound or disruptions. That way you don't have to press play and pause and play and pause. It's all just one recording. Then here, I can add background music. So I'm gonna go ahead and find something. Let's see. Be curious. These are weird. Let's not go in there. Nope. Oh my gosh. Some of these are. Let me find cheerful. Whatever. I'm gonna go with this one. So here's a preview. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Lebanon Cedars podcast. My name is Mrs. Swavely. All right. So I think I applied it. Oh, you guys are saying stuff. I'm sorry in the chat. My fault. Let's see. An hour later. No, stop. Here. All right. So here's the sample. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Lebanon Cedars podcast. My name is Mrs. Swavely, and today I will be based. So let's get started. See how seamless that was? It does like an intro. So it like gradually gets you in with the music. Then your voice comes in with some of that background music, and it continues but very low then in the background. And then you have an outro, and you don't have to do any editing on GarageBand or anything crazy. It just does it right there for you. So it is awesome. I don't think it could get any easier than that. And then that's it. So you just have to get recording, uh, figure out the music that you want to do, and then save the episode, and then you have to share it with me. We're not there yet in terms of how you're going to share it with me, but I want you to get started in doing that. All right. Is there any question about this process with the anchor recording? This is the final step then for your podcast. I think there will be a way to share it then with me later, either through downloading the audio file or something. I'll figure that out. But that's it for that.